Hi everyone, Tasha here, and welcome to the Craft Collabs Christmas in July video hop and giveaway sponsored by Dare to Be Artsy. Today we're going to be sharing with you some fun holiday themed projects, and one lucky winner is going to win a $20 gift certificate to Dare to Be Artsy. All you have to do is check out everyone's hop video and leave a comment. For my project, I'm going to share with you how to make these fun shaker shadow box cards. They're really easy to make, and I think they're super fun for the holidays. To begin making the base, you're going to start with a 12 by 12 piece of cardstock, and we're going to score along each of the four sides at 3/4. One and 1/2, two and 1/4, and 3. You're going to do this again on each of the four sides, and I'm just going to fast forward ahead and speed it up so you don't have to watch me take my time. But you do want to take your time since you are scoring along the whole 12 by 12 sheet of paper. So you want to make sure that you don't go over or make any mistakes, because you have to do so many score lines. So I'm just going to do the other 3 sides, and it'll take me a second. Once you have all of the score lines on each side completed, we are going to take the top and the bottom. You can decide which one you want to be the top and which one you want to be the bottom. And you're going to do 2 more score lines, but we're only going to score to the second score line that we already created. So what you're going to do is, we'll have this be the top, and then we're going to score at 3 and 3/4. So right here is 3 and 3/4. And then we're only going to score until the second score line. So right here's 1 and right here's 2. 1 and 2. So we're going to score there. And then along the top, we're going to score at 8 and 1/4. So we're going to go to 8 and 1/4, and you're going to go to the second score line again. So 1 and 2. Then we're going to do the same thing on the bottom, not on the 2 sides. Only 2 of the 4 sides will have these 2 additional scores. So again, that was 3 and 3/4. Go to 1 to the second score line, and we're going to repeat that at 8 and 1/4 to the second score line. Now that all of our scores are done, we are going to cut all 4 of these corners, but leave the tabs you just created on the top and the bottom. And try to get as close as possible along the scored lines. This will make a cleaner fold. So this is what you're removing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you remove that along all 4 sides. Once we have all 4 of the corners removed, we are going to cut the top and the bottom. Those 2 extra score lines, we are going to remove them. So that you have this indentation right here. We'll do the same thing for the other one we made. And again, we're going down 1, 2. And you can take your time and do this, you know, when you're not on camera. When you're on camera, it's a little harder to do cutting and talking, but when you're at home, you can take your time. But once you start doing these are super easy. So, you might want to practice if you've never made one before. And there we go. So we have all of those little tabs, those extra score marks, removed. So now what we're going to do is make a little wedge. So we're going to go from where we just cut from those extra 2 score lines to this corner. There's no need to be perfect. You just want to make sure that you have that from one edge to the other. And then do the same thing on this side. And then for the last one. Okay. All right. So once these are all cut, then we are going to fold in our scores. Okay, once you have all of your score lines folded, and you can use your bone folder or any type of tool that you use just to make sure you get those nice creases. So we are going to put adhesive on the bottom flap, the ones that are going in, all the way around. You can use tape runner, you can use glue, but I like to just use some like red really strong adhesive. But whatever you want to use, is just that I think liquid glue might be a little bit harder to do because you have to wait for it to dry, but you can do it that way. So I'm just going to put glue along each of these edges and then show you how easy it is to create this box. Once you have your glue or tape runner along the bottom edge of each one of these panels, you're going to want to start with the 2 sides that don't have the extra cuts or the tabs, because these are going to be the ones that fold over the sides to create that clean corner shape that we want. So we're going to start with the sides that don't have those extra cuts. And since we did all of those nice scores, it folds really easily. Okay, And now we're going to put the ones with the extra tab over these, because then it gives you that clean corner look that we're going for. And we'll do the same thing on this end. And do you see how quick this is? Once you get going and you make this for the first time, you can make a whole bunch of them. Okay. All right, so then we have our box together. Now here's where you will need some glue or some more tape, whatever you choose to do. You're going to want to put some glue or tape right here and press it so that this way it gives it a little bit more security. Once you have all of your sides together and glued, you're going to adhere your image or sentiment into the center of the square. So just decide which area you want to be the top and the bottom. I'm going to put my little reindeer right in the center. He's so cute. This image is from the reindeer game stamp set. I'll have it linked in the description box below along with my coordinating blog post. And he was stamped with Dare to Be Artsy totally black ink, and I just colored them with Copic markers. I also used the coordinating die set that from Dare to Be Artsy to cut them out. I do like this set to have the coordinating die just because it does have a lot of, let me show you real fast what I mean. It has a lot of these little accessories and, you know, ornaments and a snowflake. So it's fun to have the coordinating set when it has little pieces, just because then you don't have to fussy cut, but it's not necessary. But I did have the coordinating set, so I did use it for this image. I love it. So now we're going to adhere the clear plastic or acetate on top of this box. So we're going to fill it with our shaker bits, and then I'm going to use the strong red tape adhesive again along the edges to adhere my plastic. Now the plastic is cut at 5 3/4 squared. The whole box itself is 6 by 6, so you just want it to be enough that it covers that whole center with some room to spare. This way your shaker bits and pieces don't fall out. But I think 5 3/4 squared is a perfect size. So I'm going to fill it with some shaker bits and then adhere that clear plastic. After I fill my shaker box with sequins and some seed beads, I lined the edges with that red thick tape. Maybe I'll put a little bit more. I like shaker things that have lots of things inside of them. Okay, so now we're going to adhere that plastic. Actually, I'm going to start on the bottom. And then have the top be my guide. So this way I make sure I get it on there. Okay. Once we have everything in place, then your little shaker card is all put together. So now we just have to adhere the side panels. Now here's where you have some options. You can either try to cut each of the sides so that they line up perfectly, or you can leave two of the sides, you know, straight and just have to cut two panels, which is a lot easier. So that's what we're going to do today. These 4 panels are cut at 6 by 3/4. So just decide how you want them. And okay. And then we'll just adhere it. Okay, now that we have 2 of the panels on, this is where we're going to do the cutting on these 2 so that they overlap and it looks like, you know, they were part of the fold itself, but then you're not wasting so much decorated pattern paper. So we're just going to cut off from one corner up, and then the same thing for this side so that it looks like it was part of that original fold. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing with the top. We're just going to adhere it here with the cuts so that it looks like it was part of the fold. After I attached the 2 cut layers, I stamped "Oh Dear, Christmas is Here" with totally black ink and attached the little reindeer feet. I also matted the sentiment with red and green to coordinate with this plaid pattern paper. I think it looks just so cute, and these are going to be so fun to give out this holiday season. I hope you enjoyed today's project, and be sure to hop around to everyone's channel and leave a comment, and you'll be entered to win a $20 gift certificate to Dare to Be Artsy. And the giveaway is open both for the US and international, so everyone can enter to win. And again, the stamp set and the paper that I used in my project are in the description box below. And all of the measurements are on my coordinating blog post. So you can always check that out as well if you want to take some more time to learn how to create this box with the measurements. So I hope you guys are having a great day. Be sure to hop around, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.